What's happening, man?
Oh, we don't have an intro?
No, how we going?
Oh, we got applause too. This is nice.
Oh, we got applause.
We got the Stay Flow King over there.
Thank you, fam.
So no, we ain't got no intro. We're gonna Stay Flow.
Oh man.
For those who aren't aware, Stay Flow is like what you use to crease and straighten your dreams back in Houston. Like that was a rite of passage.
Yeah, this isn't like starch. This is
it's starch, but it's called Stay Flow because it's like a certain mixture you got to use with Stay Flow and water to get it perfect.
Oh,
okay.
You ain't never seen like the jeans that like
That
they
be
start so
standing
yeah, that's like a Texas thing, bro. You had to get your denim down the right way, hold it down with your Stay Flow water mix. Some boys didn't even have an iron; they had like the literal press in their crib.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, man.
They should have been running some sort of dry cleaning service out of that.
Nah, because you only use it to keep your creases clean.
Okay. Well, shit.
Are y'all always
Only
big on
for
the
the
dicky
crease.
feet? Are y'all big on the dicky fits? That was our Houston thing. We had that.
stand up jeans.
Yeah.
Y'all,
All right.
you're just assuming that I wore dicky fits in my life?
You weren't dicky fits in your adult life, so I assume you wore them in like anything in high school.
In your adult life, you wear dicky fits.
That's a wild transition.
So why
to just,
wouldn't you wear them?
That's a wild transition to be
in your younger
29
life.
and be like, hey, I want a dicky fit.
But the crazy part is,
don't do that because I'm 29. I said I wanted a dicky
most
fit.
of us were
But
wearing dicky fits in school. That's what our uniforms were like.
Yeah, you wear like dicky pants.
But that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes
So it's
you know
not,
the top and the bottom.
that's what I'm saying. So it's not like you just rolled over one day at like 29 and was like, damn, I want a dicky fit.
Sage, I don't mean to interrupt this, by the way, but you know, you just kind of like flexing on the low.
Ooh.
It's okay.
Glad you told her. That is why women always be talking about they need pockets.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, man. Fuck.
And I didn't want to let this conversation get too heated and we just all forget
I
about
get
that.
about
and-
it. Yeah, real.
So Behind the Booth, episode 7.
You can rubber band for this.
Okay, big thanks. Yeah, man. Episode 7. I go by the name of Spin Griffey. To my immediate left is young Sagetron Prime.
That's kind of flowy.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
Sagetron.
It like gives you everything in one.
Everything in one,
Absolutely.
yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna start using that. Sagetron.
Boy, I gotta start sending these cease and desist letters out here.
Boy, you ain't see since the shit.
Be like, and you saw, as you can see, Your Honor, this originated on Behind the Booth, episode 3. If you go to the 38-minute and 14-second mark, you hear the first time. So in here, and to our immediate, or her immediate left, not my immediate left. I gotta keep him out of like arm's length from me, dog. You know?
Left.
Yeah. We have Mikey, who is, what are you online or offline today? What's your status?
International, domestic.
Mikey!
I'm gonna just let y'all be like Nori and just do my whole intro. He be saying some wild shit.
They do. You know, I ain't had my monster today, so I can't really like give you amped.
That he definitely.
Yeah, you know my energy level don't be like
My energy level on a fucking Monday, you know. I mean, it's gonna get there at some point.
Bring it there. Let's go right now.
Okay.
Right now.
You want
Do
the
some
aliens,
push-ups.
man?
Huh?
Do some push-ups.
Yeah.
The fuck is this, the army, nigga?
nigga went nigga got in the basic training real quick.
Right.
Said he was ready for a Monday.
Hey, bro, the army is like not good for your self-esteem. Dog.
I mean, is it
Like,
good for anything?
I mean, apparently they pay for things.
I just came back from Costa Rica. They don't
Oh,
even
okay. I
have
was like, you in the
military
army?
police or like they spend
I
like
was like, you in
2%
the
of their
Costa Rican
budget on
army?
military. So I don't know. Is it necessary? You want to talk about that or you want to talk about
No, we're gonna keep it music based.
Yeah.
Okay.
Political opinions kind of get things fried, and I've had enough of these dumb conversations this week, especially. Before we begin, I want to shout out everybody who will be talking about relationship goals today because of Issa Rae.
what's happening with Issa Rae?
She popped out with a husband.
She popped out, man.
Popped out.
Popped out with a husband. Nigga ain't know nothing.
Pandemic husband.
Nah, they've been together for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Nobody knew. But
No one knew.
You know how everybody online is going, you got to stay low and build like Issa.
You gotta stay low and
Gotta stay low and build. And that's what
Look,
I mean.
I respect it.
I respect- you know what?
I do some shit like that at my big age. I'm definitely trying to do some shit like
I
that because
understand.
niggas are embarrassing. So
my big age.
you don't want to put them
Yeah,
out there
women are
too.
bro.
I mean, the same
People are embarrassing. Like, you know, I just don't really want to. I
same
don't know.
side of the same coin. But,
Yeah. You know what's also weird? And we gonna move to music after this. But I've been feeling like this thing where like the chicks get online and then they post that doll with like the disheveled hair to inform the world that they got laid.
Why don't you just
What?
let these people tweet in peace?
I don't mind, but it's
That's
like,
not
nah,
your business.
It is
Because
they
that
don't
ain't
let
your
the,
Twitter.
they don't let the world know. Like,
And
you
that's
know what I
their
mean?
business,
But I
not
be upset when niggas
yours.
be like, well, why you commenting on it? Nigga, you put it on a public forum. Like, what you want nigga to do? Like,
Mind your business.
I just don't think you need to tell the world every time you get laid.
To each his own.
I
I
agree.
guess.
I mean, Issa Rae doesn't need to tell the world that she got married either.
See?
Full circle.
I mean, that's
There we
fine
go.
too.
That, see?
What kind of headphones do you use, J Skills?
These are Sony XM 3000.
I was testing him. He responded to J Skills too.
Well, I mean, because I've been since the name change occurred, I told people that wherever you met me is fine.
Oh, that's fair.
It's been a rise in like the J Skills thing lately too. Though I don't know why.
You need to put a stop to that.
Yeah,
Before
but again, the
before that
name was
shit-
only changed because niggas couldn't say two J's back to back.
I mean,
Oh,
you could have
DJ
just dropped the
Skills.
DJ
Yeah, that's-
and just use
that's what
I
I'm saying.
tried that, and then they still
And they
didn't
still
do it.
just put
Then
it
they just put
DJ
DJ Skills,
Skills.
and I was like,
I just want people to call me Mikey. Like, I just gotta have an Instagram name, which is why the offline shit got stuck. But I just wanted people to call me Mikey. No DJ Mikey. You know, that's
DJ Mikey just Mikey.
How do you feel about the DJ tag?
I never liked it.
Why is it?
I felt at this point it just like kind of like gave you a barbecue backyard DJ. You know, you're the homie DJ vibe. If you like put yourself out there with like a solid, branded name or something like that,
Yeah.
it
You
I
don't
felt
necessarily need to.
I felt like it translated a little bit more. That's one of the reasons why, like, if y'all remember how I had just GQ as my original, like my Instagram name, that's just because I wanted people to like just not ask me all the time, what do I put on the flyer? Just GQ.
But you know, people don't be reading sometimes.
Oh, no,
A lot of
no,
comprehension
no.
don't be there. So they just probably put.
What
just
is your
GQ.
favorite? What is the best moment of you receiving a flyer with your name spelled wrong?
The best moment?
Yeah. Or what's the worst way they spelled it? Because it's only two ways you can spell that.
I've gotten a lot of like GK, like, QUE. So like,
So
I
they
don't
just
know.
automatically assume.
Yeah, all the way around.
That's racist.
So did they walk up to you and start speaking in Spanish?
Nah, not all the time.
But
Not
it's
all the
happened.
time.
I mean, it depends what establishment
Because you
I
will
walk
be
in.
having that same problem, and then y'all have the same
both-
response to it too. It's like,
Exactly.
I don't speak Spanish. And
If
then-
I walk into a Brothers, they'll start speaking to me not in Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah. I
They
see
think
it.
I'm one of them.
I can see it.
Oh man,
I can see it.
I can see it. I mean, I ain't never really seen them with the hair that curly. They always got like, them weird, they always got them weird military fades. Like
I don't even identify
they do a
anymore.
buzz cut, kind of.
you don't identify as what?
Anything. I tell people I'm Caribbean.
I could see that. I could definitely see Caribbean.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
like,
just
where's
whatever.
Honduras? Where's
Okay.
you know where the Caribbean's at?
All right. So I guess we can start. How was everybody's weekend?
Mine was busy.
We know. Oh, we know, Lord. We
man.
know.
You
Tea?
not about to
Is-
do
You spilling?
this right
Huh?
now.
You spilling tea?
No, we have no coffee.
We
we
not.
have no
we not
coffee to
about to
pass
do this
around.
right now.
The beer is brewing, though. The beer is
About to do
brewing.
this right
All in all, shouts out to everybody being busy again.
Facts.
That's good to hear.
Oh, I thought you were going back to the chicks with the meme. But you were talking about something else.
What
You
happened?
said get busy. That's why.
Get your mind out the gutter. We way past
It is
that,
Monday morning, so
It
this
is.
is where your mind goes, not to the gym, but to the.
Because I ain't been to the gym yet.
You need
Maybe
to get all
that's
that
why you
testosterone.
should have
out.
right. You
Yep.
should have went to the gym. First.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how was you guys' weekends? Your
Well, hers was busy. I did 2 gigs, and I feel like I need a spa day. The shit is. It's been a long time since I was doing back-to-back gigs like that, and
I did 5.
see what I'm saying? Like
And I did a
I'm
spa
not.
day Thursday, and I want another one.
I'm not ready to jump back into that lifestyle. It's a lot
Yeah.
on the body.
It
And
should,
Yeah,
be,
it
it should
really
be
is,
so
though.
funny because like me and Jess be talking about it, and then like we'll be comparing our schedules and talking about like how many gigs we got, and then we'd be like, I didn't leave corporate America to go back to working 5 days a week. Like,
I mean,
and sometimes in corporate environments.
yeah,
yeah. Shout out to the corporate gigs because that's a good way to get you a little bag so you don't have to work.
And then
As
a
much?
lot more rich people see you and like, I like how you get down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And then
that's
they hire
definitely
you,
a-
and then you just be having money. The only thing he needs is a couple corporate events. And you ain't got to do 5 gigs.
All you got to do is build that. Yeah, you built that network. You good, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie DJ Artistic, too. I was wondering why he was in France, and apparently that's why he was in France.
Where's he from? He's from L.A.?
He's from L.A.
Okay.
He was in France. He did Issa's wedding.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn, the internet will get you places.
Wasn't the internet? He did.
Oh, this isn't because he was always viral. That's
He's
not
been
SR?
on. He's been on Insecure.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, he's done. He did like the launch party. He was like filmed in the. I forgot what season, but he was definitely on the show as like one of the DJs. I want to say it was that episode they had
Was
the
it been?
chicks out the section. I want to say. I think he was in that episode.
Was it because he had affiliations out there already, or because of
I think
like
he just knew enough people, and then like he
And
started
then just
getting
get
on there, and then like once you get in there, and then once you show up and actually, he's a good DJ.
No, he's nice with it.
Yeah.
I want to know how that dude Amorphous is, because like the
He's
internet.
not
I don't think
necessarily
he's a DJ.
Oh, okay.
I think he's more of like a producer, and then he just got popular for blending.
Yeah.
But he's got like 3 big records out. Like I'll say big, but he's got like big artists on his records.
Yeah.
Well, I
or
think
his
that's
name is on
more,
the records.
You know, that's more one of those things where like once you go, dog, it was weird to me because I saw his first video and he had like a gamer headset on, and I was like, what's going on here?
The gamers know how to run the internet. Twitch.
Yeah.
What's happening here?
DJ Academics never has to touch a pair of turntables in his life because of Twitch.
I finally saw him on the second, like behind a booth.
What, like
DJ Academics?
he actually DJs?
He was
For real?
He was Soulja Boy DJ during the verses.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
The nigga who Erykah Badu said looked like fucking.
Yo, that was the funniest shit in the world. Because Erykah Badu took like an hour trying to explain
The
what that
whole
nigga
show.
looked like.
Damn,
And
we
then
were
she
all
was-
watching that show for real. Shit.
And then she was like, "Oh, you look like Jerry." Yeah, so
From Tom
that,
and
Wow.
Jerry.
that was
Jeez.
hilarious, dog.
Okay.
But yeah,
I didn't
so
know he DJ'd.
that was the only time I've ever seen
I would
him.
hope that's why he got the name DJ Academics.
I mean, they got IG models.
But then again,
Right,
They got the
exactly.
name DJ so and so.
Exactly.
There's been like a steady rise of that. Of like, I got blocked by so many chicks.
What
on
the
Twitter.
model to DJ Pipeline?
Yeah, but like I remember I got blocked because the chick posted the pipeline.
I should have went that way too.
There was a. I mean, you had the GQ name and everything.
I
You
know.
Man, so yeah. Oh, I got blocked because she was doing one of them videos trying to show off how she was like mixing and everything.
I think I know
And
what you're
then-
talking about.
It was like she didn't mix nothing, dog. She just hit a couple EQ knobs down. I was like, nah, that's all. You're not even blending nothing. Nigga. You ain't even moved the crossfader. Like, hey, what is you doing? That's how the DJ community bullied the old boy.
Who's old boy?
The nigga with the mat, the sick kick dude. You ain't seen
Drawing
the dude?
blank.
Dog, he got like
is
the
it
wrestler
dude?
mask
Oh,
on.
and then he was that like he have an S9 or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
he had nothing but an S9
Nice.
in like phono mode, and like the
Yeah.
whole DJ community just started
going in on.
I missed that one too.
because he wasn't doing nothing but taking a mixer and was just going like, and the shit he.
I feel like I see that all the time though. Like I thought Amorphous was doing that shit. I thought he just like, had a pre-made edit and like he was just dancing in front of it. But that's all you need these days. You just need people to just get into your video somehow, and
ain't seen this dude?
and a nice blend. I don't recall. I don't think
okay,
so.
yeah, they lit that nigga, and I'm talking about like Eski from
Germany.
Yeah, they was like that boy up because he wasn't doing nothing but like hitting
Turning
the knobs
knobs.
and like the pads were in phono mode. Like he didn't have nothing connected. I don't even think his laptop was connected.
That's
I think
how
it was just the mixer.
That's how they shoot it on TV and movies too. Though they don't want
Yeah.
all the wires in the shot, so they
Yeah.
just
They
That's
should just
how
put
they-
a
That's how they do it.
what you call it then. I would think that makes more sense, but then I guess you don't get the equipment.
maybe they need a DJ and someone else to tell them how to like really sell a DJing in a fucking music video or something like
I mean,
that.
you talking
Well-
about like people handing out money for people to actually DJ.
I mean, I've got booked to DJ in movies and shit like that. Well, a movie. So it's like sometimes they look for actual DJs and then sometimes
you were actually spinning, like they let you
no.
turn they let you turn your equipment on.
I basically just have to kind of set my shit up. And when I do it for music videos, when I did a couple videos with Waterseed, I just would set up regularly and just make sure my shit was on.
For the lights?
Yeah, for the lights. You know. This for the lights, so it could look like it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was it. Like, I had my laptop on.
Did they tell you to tell? Did they tell you to yell or raise your hand in the air?
No, I'm pretty sure the guy on the side, I forget the name of his role, but there's a guy that's like, all right, everybody, hands in the air.
Oh, the
probably like
production assistant.
Okay,
yeah,
okay, now people, everybody make some noise.
Make some noise.
It's definitely a PA.
All right, guys, we need energy.
That guy is incredible.
Yeah, man, because he's got all the energy.
And then they be having all the music that they want anyway, so you definitely don't have to do nothing because they already playing the music that they want to play.
That's how Paris Hilton became a DJ.
That was weird.
She's still a DJ, ain't she?
You seen the video where your boy was like off to the side, and then he was like EQing her mixer whole night?
No,
I thought he just like came and like turned the volume up because she couldn't figure out what was going on.
He was like basically EQing her
freaking
whole
out.
set.
Oh,
Because
that's
like
wild.
she couldn't do it, and then it was like either too loud or the bass was low, and then he just walks off on the side like.
That's wild.
And then he ducks back off, and then he came back and did it again.
My favorite is DJ Khaled, who he can actually DJ.
yeah.
It's just funny that like he was DJing some festivals, and he had a guy next to him at the laptop selecting the songs. Like. Yeah, like the guy would like click and drag for him, and he's like, while he's like on the mic raising, like, hey, everybody get your hands in the air. All right, y'all ready for this one?
So he had to keep.
And then he
That's
he
crazy.
just got his hand on the turntable, just ready to let it go. You know what I'm saying? It's
So what do you think of what do you think about celebrities who parlay into DJing and whose set is basically them just like slamming records all night?
I mean, it depends on what you're doing with it. I know there's a couple celebrities out there that actually enjoy doing DJing. Like they wanted to do that, and now they have the time to. Idris Elba is one of them. Like
I heard he was good.
He actually came to Essence Fest 2019 or 18 or something like that. And he started out with house music. Like this is what I fuck with. You know, he's from the UK, right?
Yeah.
He started out with that, and like immediately saw the crowd was like, all right, they ain't feeling this shit. And then he transitioned into catering for that crowd really well. You know what I'm saying? He didn't freak out, slam records. So it's like, if you care about the actual DJing art, I'm cool with it. Otherwise, I'm not really paying attention.
Who's the who would you say your? I'm not gonna say best. Who would you say your favorite celebrity DJ you seen? And I mean that in, I guess, a nod. And so
I'm trying to think. Who would you consider a celebrity DJ? Cause
somebody who's not like
a DJ first or known to be.
I would like
an
Erykah
artist
Badu
to
was good.
DJ. Yeah.
Questlove was amazing.
Okay, so Questlove. Yeah, that's a good
Questlove's
one.
setup was like that was like, I think more than his setup has always stuck in my head. Like I've never seen
the both turntables on the
left
right.
with the mixer.
Yeah.
That's such a.
But he was rocking it. Like I don't know what element you saw him in, but
I saw him at House of Blues.
Republic or House of Blues? I think it was Republic. I saw him at.
Yeah, I seen him at House of Blues. He did like a super late night like set. Like it was like maybe like 2-3 in the morning.
And what was he running? Like samples and.
Yeah, and he was doing like a lot of soul and like funk music. It was like lit.
Yeah, he's a drummer at heart. I'm sure he knows how to keep a
Yeah.
rhythm going in the room.
Yeah,
so.
I wonder.
It was lit.
He's nice with it.
I've heard Erykah is nice. I feel like I haven't seen her.
I haven't
heard.
either.
And I heard Solange got down too.
Solange?
I heard Solange got down too. I haven't got to see her.
I
didn't know Idris got down like that. I knew he had like the Afro Beats song a couple years ago.
Boasty.
Yeah,
Boasty.
I love that. So speaking of songs, I guess that's our wrap on the weekend. Oh, shout out to everybody that pulled up to Where My Girls At Friday.
Yeah.
It was another extravagantly good time.
It was real cute.
I showed up at the beginning. I got myself a really tall drink. It made it to the next venue.
Yeah, you were.
I wasn't drinking and driving though.
I haven't done that in a minute. Like that fucking five stops in one night.
Yeah,
Oh, we can talk about that later. How'd you do? I mean, how did Nada do?
Oh, my brother?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Actually, like, I don't really like that music. When I hear him, like, playing that music in his room or whatever, like, bass music, and I call it bass music. I don't know what you would relate it to. It's like a step past dubstep and just like kind of like on some, they're focused on the bass. Anyway, I saw him and he did incredible. I respect that that shit in its element 100%. He was crossing genres really well. He had the crowd going. He seemed nervous. I'm sorry, I'm breaking this shit down a lot because it's little bro. Yeah,
it's a DJ show.
Nah, it was great. All in all.
So how has it been? Because I think even when I first met you, like, damn, we going on like 10 years.
We passed 10 years now, I think.
Nah, it was 2012.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come
on 10 years. We should celebrate.
We should, man. Have a nice little like steakhouse or something.
A friendship celebration.
Yeah.
10-year anniversary.
That's dope.
I think everybody should do something like that.
Should.
Really strengthen the bond.
Yeah. That's funny because we just did that on the ride to like coaching club last week.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That was good. So what's that like, man? Because he wasn't DJing like for real when I first met you. You were kind of still not like you weren't like, well, you definitely weren't like new to it, but
I was speaking honestly. I was always like, damn, you really couldn't find another hobby or thing to do like at first, but I mean, over time, I realized that like you come from the same elements that I do. Both of our parents are, very music influenced, and he's been around me forever. Like he grew up on all the good shit, as he says, because of being around me. Aww. Coming from the golden era instead of like the white tea era.
You were the jealous older brother at first, and then you got older and appreciated it. Mm-hmm. So what's that like? And it's not like y'all do the same like type of genre, and I'm pretty sure he's not. Well, I haven't seen him. I mean, to me, you're more of like a very super technical DJ with like the things you do.
I like to consider myself like, versatile.
Well, I mean, technical in the sense of more like you really be into like the scratches and like the types and like more so the wordplay of like you really, to me, are the definition of like two turntables and a mixer.
Oh, thank you. That's actually really flattering.
Yeah. Have you seen some of this shit? No, he came in there one day. No, it wasn't one day. He posted a video online a couple years ago, and it was like Miguel's "Do You Want Drugs?" I was like, okay, where's he going with this? And then he pulled in fucking Future Molly Percocet, and I sat there and I watched it, and I'm really like, oh, what the fuck do you be on all day? Like, where do you even pull that from?
Be on that,
certain inspirations here and there,
Yeah.
Look, yeah.
He went viral last year too.
Well, that one actually was like the first one that like I saw like a video like all right, like strangers are just like picking up on this, and I kind of fed off that energy a little bit and wanted to do more videos. I should do more videos. I just be lazy to set up a damn camera. I appreciate this room right here, these guys, everything's set up.
I got the whole thing set up.
Yeah, you just gotta do this.
I just got back in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Just got back in the hood. I got back in the hood.
I was out in a very rural setting for like half a year
fucking farmer.
And some change. Yeah, and I brought back some of the skills that I learned out there in the wild. But let's get back to what we were talking
about your brother.
Yeah. So
you being technical and him more in like the EDM-ish lane.
The thing about him is like he has a bigger appreciation for music than I do. Like his music catalog knowledge is insane. For me, I have to see these songs in front of me on a Serato screen or whatever, and for him, he can recall like
thinks of them.
Yeah. He has that excitement about music that I feel like I lost a little bit along the way because of this jaded ass job. Mm-hmm. But he's actually really versatile in his styles and everything. Like in his world, he knows how to impress those kids. But his music knowledge, and he's actually producing a lot of shit. He was bringing some beats to me the other day that he knows I would like. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't always shove things into my face. He can read his crowd type shit. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to talk about my little brother for once. He would appreciate this.
How would you because I feel like I've said this a couple times, especially like seeing you play. You're man, how do I put? I don't know. To a degree, you're almost like I guess like stubborn to a degree sometimes with your sets.
100%.
He's probably like originally where I got my like Like, I thought I was bad with the no request, but then I started like going out and seeing him, and I was like, "Oh, I am nowhere near that."
I'm super stubborn, man. I'll accept that. And all the star people that I met in the last year would definitely say that is my Aries nature. So shout out to Aries out there. I've been telling you that. So yeah, no, I'm super stubborn with requests. There was like a period of maybe 5-6 years that I wouldn't play Future because I just didn't like Future. I don't know what it was back then that turned me off against him. It's different reasons now. I didn't play Meek Mill. Just Dreams and Nightmares. Because for the longest, I had a thing against playing a record in the club that was just like, you know,
a layup.
That too. I always hate playing the easy records too, just because like it's just like I want to give you those things that like you didn't expect.
Again, the only reason I like Dreams and Nightmares now is because that was our theme song to win in the Super Bowl.
Fly
Eagles fly.
I started playing it because he got released out of jail.
I
started playing it because that shit long as fucking as I be needing a bathroom break.
That's a good one.
Okay,
I be needing to go to the bathroom.
We can delve right into the first topic. So there was a tweet that went around the other day that said that the New Orleans club scene, in particular with the DJs, is whack because all the DJs are still playing songs from like 10 years ago. And Dreams and Nightmares was actually the example he used.
I think they're just referring to those.
Well, no, my thing was like, and he was like, well, no, because he said that DJs need to be playing new music, and then somebody else jumped in talking about, yeah, what happened to DJs that break records? I'm kind of glad Will's not here today because I already know where that would go with him. So, and my reply was that like I can't break records because y'all don't know nothing down here. So
like y'all don't know shit. Y'all know the 10-year-old stuff. Y'all don't know the stuff that came out 3-4 weeks ago, a month ago, 2 months ago. Y'all know shit that's being shoved in your face.
Essence came out last year. That the WizKid record.
The newest song I've seen that's been getting a lot of traction, or I've been getting like a lot of requests for, is that the Young Blue, Chris Brown and 2 Chainz, Baddest.
I don't know that one.
That's fire.
Where are they requesting this?
At the Den.
Okay.
I got it at brunch too. They're not fucking with that late night, or I haven't got as good a reaction as I thought I would to it.
Rotisserous Rich.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, they're still stuck on high fashion. If you listening to
high fashion is it because like you can't even get ballin' don't even hit like it would.
If you listen, I don't know if y'all want to put names out there. If you listen to the local hip hop radio station, high fashion is still running in.
But they still playing fucking Loyalty too.
They still playing Loyalty like Damn dropped last week.
Mm-hmm.
So traditionally, especially if it's doing this for like as long as I have in New Orleans. New Orleans is traditionally one of those cities that was never up on
the new shit
right away. Yeah. So like
that's
like what would be a peak club? What would be a peak banger somewhere else is like an open and set song here. And like New Orleans peak for the longest was like when the niggas came up, and whatever the hottest bounce song was like their peak record. It's slowly gotten a little bit better. They know like a lot of shit. And I actually appreciate that. So, like, I've been getting requests for, that's how I came and found out Track Star was a big song. Because people started
requesting.
Yeah, people were, like, requesting that a lot more. I've been getting a lot of requests for, like, a couple of those, the EST G joints.
Yeah.
He was just in the city, right?
Mm-hmm. A couple weeks ago. So I like to see that, though, man. But, I mean, I think if you go to clubs right now, you already know what the biggest song in the city is. It's still.
Yeah, we already know.
Trick question, get you some?
Yeah. And I'm surprised, honestly, because I thought once terrestrial radio got a hold of it, I thought it was going to be a very in and out type thing.
Yeah. No, still kind of.
You know something? That bothered me, too, about the radio station. Well, how fast they picked up Get You Some, but they never played Water or Yup on the radio station.
Exactly.
You know what, though? I appreciate the organicness.
Yeah, hell yeah. I feel that too.
You can still play that now, and it's turned into like one of those songs.
We're just keeping ourselves in the stigma that we're only gonna put out bounce music.
Right.
The only thing that's gonna represent New Orleans is bounce music.
I
mean,
according to them.
To a degree, I think it's also like those are like Like a song like Get You Some that is a bounce song can organically cross like I guess age lines with it because it's like something for everybody and everybody gonna like bounce in like some degree. And like a Get You Some ain't like it's not like the super hardcore joint.
Yeah,
it's kind of more so in that like the So Attracted kind of lane or like the My Boyish kind of lane.
Like the titties will love it. The
it's not like super.
It ain't super like aggressive. It ain't like Reedy or nothing like that.
Boy, cause I haven't tell you the story. I tried to clean up the Reedy freestyle for Power, and then I got through like the first minute, and I was like, "Hey, yo,
I ain't gonna have nothing
for that D song."
Huh?
For that dick song?
Yeah, the freestyle. I was like, no.
No, you tried?
Shit, like, no, it was like the first 30 seconds was just like.
She repeats it like, every
because the first
bar,
fucking bar is like, the niggas out the 3, they fuck with me. Like, what you want me to do with that for a clean edit, dog? The only word I got in there is in. Like, that's all you got.
And she ain't about to freestyle a new version of that.
Right.
But
not a clean version.
Hot Sizzle did really well with the clean version of Get You Some.
Yeah.
So
I'm pleased.
We've had that conversation too. Which one do y'all prefer to play? I've been playing the live one, but I've been hearing some people prefer playing like the studio version more.
I'm playing the studio version personally.
Whichever one I get to first.
I mean, clean. You only got one, so you're playing like the regular version is
whatever the one he sent in that DJ pack.
Yeah, the one I sent out was the studio joint.
I do have the live one. It's the excitement behind that one because like you can hear old girls saying like, "Oh, I hate him." that's my favorite part about that whole song.
Oh, I never heard that.
I'm gonna have to go and
listen. When he first says I'm a hoe, and she's like, "Oh, I hate him."
Jelly do say that there. Yeah.
It's my favorite shit.
Actually, my only reason for doing that is because to me, I'm a hoe don't hit the same in the studio version.
Yeah,
it don't hit like it do on a live one.
No, I guess it does, and it's a little compressed.
Yeah.
It's like they took all the feeling out of it.
Yeah.
Hey, I played that yesterday at brunch, and it was a bunch of out of towners, and they were like trying to, like when they hear that I'm a hoe, and then they be like, huh? And then he backdoor right away with, please don't fuck me, Lord.
And they be like, what?
What the fuck is going? What did I sign up for here today, man?
That's how we get down.
That's a good one though.
But yeah, to go back, I don't know, man. I think like I try to balance. Like my thing now has been like I used to play like a bunch of R&B and slow stuff to start the night, but I've been trying to throw more of like the newer records in there.
Same.
To at least, if not, even if nobody's in the venue yet, I kind of want to hear how they sound on like that system.
And that's the time when everybody's kind of giving it the head nod anyway. Like, once you get past that first drink, then it's like, all right, where are my ass shakers?
Right. Like, all right.
I forgot what I played and then it just kind of went up. But yeah, check out that Baddest joint.
Everybody's likes Lil Baby right now, is what I've noticed, and Dub Baby, that kind of energy, kind of.
I don't know. I feel like the Dub Baby songs ain't really been hitting like that lately.
That Masterpiece.
I ain't really been playing.
Okay.
Like Lil Baby, I could just like they could go up with On Me. I mean, you know what I be hating is like when I be loving the original. And then them niggas like the remix. Because I was playing the original On Me. And then it was like, I accidentally played the one with Meg one time. And then everybody went up to that. And I was like, fuck.
You accidentally did like, whoops.
Because you know, it's like, I be having like all 4 versions. And like sometimes you be moving fast. And you put the wrong song over there.
One, yeah. I hate when I do that with clean music and explicit music. Fuck around and play the clean version.
That was my problem this past weekend. I have all clean music because I'm still doing like the mix show out in Lafayette. And like most of the shit that I download just to like, all right, let me see what this is hitting for. I just download the clean version and I forget to go back and get the dirty. And I'm in the club like, fuck, these people don't want to hear this shit.
I had to do that yesterday. I forgot.
Boneless.
I did that Saturday. I did that like.
That's what it feels like.
I did that shit. I forgot what song it was the other day. That and then I hate when you accidentally put the instrumental up.
Oh, because some of them aren't marked instrumental.
Yeah, they just be like the song. And
that's on you.
Yeah, it is. I should go back and organize.
That's on you.
At the end of the day,
you got to go back and organize your own library, man. But yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things with not playing. I think we try to play new shit, man. But like
we do, but people have. I feel like people need to.
Nah, I also think the type of place you're playing and how you're being compensated plays a lot into that too.
Yeah.
Because like, I know me personally, like if the money's already guaranteed or I've been paid, it's kind of like
you get kind of bullshit.
You gonna get whatever I give you, like
because I'm gonna get paid regardless.
Whereas if I'm working on a bar deal, it's like gotta get y'all shaking ass to the bar.
Gotta hustle, gotta work.
But then even with that, like once I feel like in my eyes, I feel like I seen enough at the bar for the night. Like all right, now we here now, like.
Now we can just
do whatever, or at least hit the floor. You know, whatever your floor would be to make that night.
What you mean?
Like the minimum you'd expect to make if you're doing a bar deal.
I got you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I would definitely like to play a new song. And then, hey,
I want to. I just don't want y'all to be looking at me crazy when I do.
But y'all don't be requesting good new songs either.
That too. That too.
Like
that's that's personal opinion.
It is personal.
You're DJing for a lot of different people in the room.
As a DJ. Some of the requests people be asking me for be asked.
Yeah.
Which leads to the next time. What is the worst request you've gotten at peak? And I'm gonna tell you where this came from. I was covering for Jess Thursday at the Den for Ladies Night. It was a group of ladies from Cali, and they came up and they were like, "Hey, we want to hear some West Coast music." I'm like, "Cool." So I'm like, "All right, bet." Cause like I be listening, like I don't know why people be like just like wanting to talk to you while you in the middle of working.
They really want.
And then they be like, "Yeah, I just want to hear West Coast music." So she was like, "Yeah, you know, I want to hear like some Tupac and some Snoop Dogg and some
you
E40."
expected some YG or some some bass shit, current shit.
Yeah, it was the E40. Huh?
What were you expecting?
I just don't understand like when people like. I feel like when you walk into certain spaces, you should know off the top of your head that certain songs you just shouldn't request.
People are selfish. They
like
do not care.
And then it's peak hours, so you coming up to me at 1:30 asking for fucking how do you want it? Mm-hmm. You want so if I play Dear Mama right now, like
her and her out of town boyfriend would be like drunk, like just like rapping every lyric to it.
So I mean, I skipped the POC and I just ran
sacrifice.
like a quick. I ran a quick like Too Short.
Yeah.
And then it turned into twerking. Dog, I've been running the Whisper song lately. That shit been going up.
Yin Yang?
Yeah, they fuck with it. Hey, mama.
What's the worst song that you've ever been? That
what happened. Somebody tried to get me to play Tennessee Whiskey at brunch yesterday.
What?
Exactly.
Why? What?
Exactly.
What was the reason?
I don't know. And
did they say they were from like?
He was a black dude. It was like a slightly older black dude, and he was like he just wanted to play Tennessee Whiskey, and then I didn't know. And then right after that, he asked for a Doja Cat song, so I don't know if he thought that was the Freak sample.
Where the fuck was he going?
Because his girl, he was like, "Oh, my girl hates Doja Cat, so any Doja Cat song you play, I just want to see her squirm." Like, all right, nigga.
That sounds like a night at the boot for me.
That is so hateful. Like
that's a horrible relationship.
That is terrible.
So then I played the Doja Cat song, and I'm fucking with you. Oh man, I just get bad requests, and I don't know what. Hey man, I just want people to stop putting their phone in my face.
That's who.
I haven't seen that in a while. I actually think because we kind of been sitting down for a while, but
yeah, no, they do that. Still.
They're back with it.
They back with it. They're back with the shits.
Man, some girl like put both hands on the table at about 1:45 the other night. No, 2:45 the other night. Like, yo, where are my ass shaking songs? I'm like, did you just get here? She was like, yeah. So where they at? And it's like she just not like putting it together.
We gonna be closing in maybe about 20-25 minutes, baby girl.
She had such an attitude behind it that she was ready to fight over them ass shaking songs.
Why do y'all go through this with these people? I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
That's because I don't personally. I just make them feel stupider than they're. My favorite is the people that like.
She wasn't realizing she was like people just don't realize they're crossing boundaries. You got to realize. Well, we all realize that we're dealing with drunk ass people 9 times out of 10.
Right.
That's a 90% irrational situation you're dealing with already.
Definitely. I don't understand when people come down and like you already 3 hours into the party. And then they make a request, and they just be so shocked, like you as the DJ of the night didn't think to fucking play a twerk set. It is fucking 1:45 at night, and I just never thought to ran fucking twerk music at all tonight.
At all.
Thank you, man, for coming down here and reminding me that I didn't play this shit.
When I did, and you really just got here.
They was like, "Can you run a reggae set?" Now I played reggae like an hour ago. Well, I wasn't here. Well, I'll tell you, dog.
Damn, we just all really have these same conversations.
Yeah, no, we all have. We go through the same shit.
It was a group of young chicks yesterday at brunch, and I was transitioning out of my violent girl summer music.
Violent girl summer.
And they wanted to hear. I was in like Back in Blood and shit, and then I started moving more into like the snap era type shit.
Yeah.
And they over there looking at me like, oh, we don't, because they're the only ones inside, but they had people outside. So they were like, oh, well, we the whole party and da-da, and you need to run. It was like some dumbass song. It was like another like gangster song. And it was like, I want to hear this right now. I was like, well, you should take your AirPods out and put that in your ear, and you can hear whatever you want.
Exactly. Like
I've definitely said that a bunch of times.
You have a choice. You can listen to this or you cannot. Like you have a choice. People feel like they don't really have a choice, so they just be like pushy about what they want to hear, and I'm like, just go listen to it then.
The shit,
you really need to hear this song clearly. You just like really go help yourself.
Like go outside, listen to it, then you can come back in.
They got a whole courtyard for you, man.
Right, there's a whole outside for you.
And then especially like when you at a spot like that and you ain't been drinking and like man, you didn't pay to get in here, like you can definitely forget the fuck out of my face. Right, man. Like that's just a whole like. Other thing, boys.
Y'all trying to raise awareness about all these things?
Nah, this is actually like a consistent complaint.
It is. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like
a weekly.
Are we gonna do something about this? Are we gonna rally? What the fuck? I'm tired of this shit. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
I've started telling people because I was at brunch yesterday, and one of the dudes was like, because he danced while they serve, and I was like, I'll be inside because chocolate. I don't want the chocolate to melt in the summer, and I just was like, I'm not trying to dance. And he came in there and was like, you don't do no work no way. Well, I was like, nigga, we can switch jobs.
Right. Like, you can do what I do, and I can do what you do. 9 times out of 10, I can do your job, but you can't do mine.
There is a big contingent of people out in the world that seem to believe that DJ is just, like, walking there with their whole night already in a playlist. Like,
informed. Like, we know how this shit's going to go from 11 to 3.
I was like, dog. 9 times out of 10, I usually know the first song I'm gonna play that night, and that's about it. Like I'll hear something.
Sometimes I don't even be knowing that.
Yeah, but and that's
whatever I sound check with. I think I just start with that.
That looks like
it depends on what. Like if I was listening to something all day, and like I heard something, I was like, damn, I ain't played that in a minute. Yeah, and I want to hear that on like the loudspeaker, and then I just kind of go from there. But like 9 times out of 10, my night is usually freestyle. Out of like some like we were talking about the sets that we know that we already have, that, like the routines and shit you already work with.
In those environments, you kind of have no choice if you want to keep people on the floor, because you know what you're getting into on in the sense of like all these people got their own opinions, and not everybody's gonna come up to you with them. Some people are just gonna like, all right, they're not playing my favorite song, I'm going outside or going upstairs or whatever.
But then they'll come back when you start playing the shit they fuck with.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like,
I think that's also a thing that people don't realize is that like a lot of times. Well, for me anyway, like switching up the sets is like kind of helping y'all because like y'all have been going too hard for a minute, or like you ain't about to sit there.
We be trying to give you a chance to calm down.
Yeah, go to the bar.
It might
get
be
some
hot.
water.
Yeah, go hydrate.
The only time they choose to do that is at the end of the night, like when you're trying to kick them out with like a little bit of slower music, and they're just like,
the R&B set's been going
now I like this.
Now they just like shit. We gonna stay up here and just be like that now. Like,
my new R&B announcement is when I tell the dudes in the crowd, I was like, all right, you've been eyeing her all night. Go over there, shoot your shot. Do not be in her IG DM tomorrow and talking about I saw you last night. You look good.
Putting the business.
I don't know this dude.
I know they do that.
Them niggas be like, I saw you last night and you look good. Like, so you waited like 8 hours later to say something in the DM instead of just walking up, nigga?
Weird ass nigga. Like,
it's funny that, we get that vantage point to see all this shit happen.
All of it happen.
This should be funny because, especially like, my favorite is like when you see the dude that's been he been plotting all night, dog, and he just been waiting on the chance to make a move. That's my favorite. I mean, like, I'm doing this for y'all, dog.
When they plotting, it's like him and all his partners, and you just know, like, just. Like say, that's the one. That's the one. The one. And then his partner start making it obvious.
They're like, that he eyeing the girl all night, dog.
Yo, wing
ain't no more March
chill. Like, I'm all the way up here and I can barely see, and I can see them making it obvious that you want to shoot. Like,
honestly, outside of like, honestly, that's probably my second favorite part about being a DJ. Like just the people watching.
Second favorite. What's the first favorite?
I mean, playing me. Like I feel
Playing
like
music.
DJing.
I'm
I
just
feel
like-
like DJing.
I was just trying to be clear.
Honestly, I sometimes feel like DJing is like a power trip because it's like you kind of like that
It's
whole
control.
thing.
We control that
it's
whole
like,
thing. It kind of is. It can be an ego booster or
It is an ego
a
booster.
confidence
Killer.
killer.
Yeah, I definitely feel. I feel
that
it a
shit
lot.
could kill your dreams.
Yeah.
I definitely feel it a lot more when you throw some shit in there and like you wasn't expecting it to go up, and then
I like those moments.
and then you be like, oh shit.
I'm like, all right, I see what type of.
But then you gotta start scrambling because you didn't think about
it. I'm like, damn, I don't know what go
I
after
don't know
this.
where to go after
I don't know
this.
where to go after this.
Start typing whatever in the
Yeah.
search
Just
bar.
all kind of shit.
Just be like, all
In
right.
your head trying to think of some shit.
Yeah, I be telling
Yeah.
people like normally when I DJ, I'm honestly like, I try to at least be like 4-ish songs ahead of what you actually hearing.
Try.
I try to
around-
do
I
like
try.
two
I,
songs ahead.
I know what rooms I'm in. If I'm at the Dragon's Den, I'm not gonna be 4 songs in anymore. I'm actually letting songs play out a lot longer since I've been back in the den, just because people just want to just vibe out in there to their songs, and then you know.
I feel like the den is like one of them spots, and I think the great part of the den, is actually like you have that many. Well, not really options because the courtyard is basically all first floor.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you can pick and choose where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and like if
whatever
you go,
vibe you
like,
fucking with.
Yeah, and then sometimes you don't like either vibe, so you just in the courtyard chilling.
Right,
That's right.
chill. Or leave.
Yeah. So I like that. That like I have started doing that a little bit more, letting songs breathe.
Yeah, breathe. I'm not saying I'm like just lazy DJing.
Yeah, I'm
But
not.
sometimes a quick mix don't be it. Like you
Nah,
gotta kind of let people vibe to it. I be trying to tell FTK about that all the time. Like he get hyped up and start quick mixing and shit. I'm just like, bruh, let people enjoy
Talk
the
directly
song.
to the camera at him.
Let people enjoy the song, Will.
Williams.
Let them enjoy the song,
FTK.
Will. We would love to
Just a little
vibe.
bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We get it. You excited. We excited too.
I even told
Slow
him
down.
one time.
Slow it
like,
down.
We were switching back and forth, and like I was like, all right, yo, yeah, you can get on, but just let this one breathe. Like, yeah, I got you. And I think he let like half the chorus go before, like he was just already
like,
into the next
alright.
song. Yeah.
I think it is. I think
Once he has a mindset, he's in there.
Yeah.
certain elements you kind of do just want to like in and out though. Like,
Absolutely,
Sometimes,
absolutely.
but you have to pick and choose, like,
especially
and
with,
then you have to pay attention to how people reacting to it too, because sometimes you might miss an opportunity for people to really like jam out for me.
I feel like
That too.
the dance type of songs is kind of the ones I be trying to be in and out with, dog. Or like when I do like the late 2000s, like when I run from like my ice cream paint job joint to like
those are the ones where everybody doesn't want to hear that second verse anymore.
Yeah,
like
like,
once
just
you give me
one and
that first hard hitting shit, like all right,
like
let's
on
get
some
past the
cut, I don't
chorus.
even really kind of let the verse run no more. I just kind of let that first hook go and then I'm out of it. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
it
you gotta
depends on how I
out-
feel,
You gotta,
too.
yeah, you gotta fill it out. But I've just seen so many people's faces in the middle of like, all right, I know this is like a cool transition, but like I watch people's faces after they were like, oh, I was ready to rap that second verse. I was just ready to
What
let my
is-
heart sing on that bridge.
Yeah.
what is a song that you just wanted to play? Like, and you probably knew it was either a song you didn't think would go up or a song that you just personally like and you didn't think people would fuck with a lot, and it just turned out to be like that joint and went up in the club.
Like, did this one end up becoming a hit?
Nah, it's still it might like an album. Like when you did when I saw you at the boot and I stole it because I started playing fucking Mad City, and I just never thought Mad City went up like that.
Word?
Yeah, I never saw it like that.
Yeah. Didn't get your juices flowing?
I had never seen anybody play Mad City in the club, like anywhere.
That was the one. I remember when I'm trying to think of a situation like that because if you were surprised on that, but I knew that one was gonna be like when I played "Look at Me Now" the first time in the
Chris
club.
Brown?
Yeah, they dropped it without like the video and everything.
Okay.
They just let it fly. I played that in the club at like peak hours because I was like, yo, Busta just fucking ripped this shit up. Like, I feel like everybody's just gonna be like, what is this? And it turned out doing exactly that.
Yeah.
And then like, the next few weeks it became like the big hit at the time.
I haven't played
yeah.
that in a minute either.
On the opposite end, I thought All I Do Was Win wasn't gonna be a hit when I first heard it. Like all I do is win, no matter what.
The
hands up
the Caucasian college community has kept that song afloat.
Yes,
everybody keeps that song afloat. If you're
I do not play that at black events. I don't know the last time I played that for a black crowd.
No, I mean
you
could. I bet you could.
That ever.
And the only reason I know it works is because like as soon as on the second verse after I do the hands up and then I'll pull a fader and then I'll drop in crank that.
You.
Hey, I remember I played fucking what was the other one? Pretty Boy Swag at the boot, and that shit went up. I was like, y'all got some taste in
it. I
here.
definitely wasn't in the club when that shit dropped though.
It's crazy to me to realize how many of those songs that we came up on, like them niggas look at you as like that's their old school shit. Damn old head, what you know about this Soldier Boy?
You were just
what you know about that old head Knicks? What you know about that, man?
You were just telling me that
about that crank that
damn album, the Sci-Hi album was 2017 already.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just realizing how fast time is
flying. Like, and that's what I was saying when I was trying to I've been trying to like get myself out of thinking in my head of what old school was to me and start like updating it a little more. So I've been going back to like the blog era type stuff. Mm-hmm. So I've been playing like a lot more of like your Travis Porters and your Roscoe Dashes and like stuff like that. Like fucking
Roscoe
Lotus.
Dash
like Lotus Flower Bomb is like 10 years old.
Damn.
Tight.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So like I had to get out of that and then but it's like as we were already in the club, we didn't think that because we were living through that moment.
Yeah.
And a lot of these people that are in there now are in their like early 20s. So that's like throwback shit to them.
Yeah.
And that's like coming of age shit to a lot of people. Like we think because you gotta like
I was in college when that came out.
So y'all might not be there, I guess, as much as I am now, but a majority of my friends have like transitioned out of like the club nightlife every week type experience. So it's not like, you know, I can't get friends to pull up on me because like them niggas 35 and don't want to be out in the club or be around, or they don't want to be around like a bunch of 20-year-old kids at a bar sweating all night.
I think about that like what's gonna happen at 50. Like not even like your homies gonna pull up because like your homies like got kids and married and just like a whole different world.
Man,
man, the
niggas as fuck. I like all my friends.
I mean,
my friends are always.
I mean, you're gonna find new friends. I guess
that's what I'm doing. Basically, like a lot of like
in the environments.
Hey man, you know them niggas be making me feel bad like when I see like the 45-year-old niggas in the club trying to hit on like the 20-something-year-olds, and it's like a Thursday night.
Why they make you feel bad? What you mean?
I don't know, man. Because like a part of me be like, damn, that'd be like the shit. I'd be like, I don't want my life to be.
I don't want to turn out to be like that nigga.
Yeah.
Because like my big fear has always been, well, one of them was always like having my, like, as like the friend that works in this profession and everybody else has like 9 to 5s and shit. Like my fear was always like, you know, they get married and then they become like family people. And then I hit a nigga up on like a Thursday to be like, yo, let's go do something. Can't. Gotta do something with the kid. Like I kind of get that with you right now. Like they be like, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry. But seeing them niggas like.
I didn't mean to have this child, but he's a beautiful baby boy. Don't judge me for it.
No, but I mean that should be had. But like it'd be weird, dog, because you could tell them niggas like 45, 46, and they be like kind of preying on them like the 20-something-year-olds, like buying them rounds and shit.
Probably because they didn't got caught up and shit. And now they back outside.
Yeah,
their kids are probably like 20. Or probably like 15 or some shit.
Cigar bar or something, man.
Right, like go to Whiskey and Sticks. You can go.
That's the vibe.
That's a good place.
Where's Whiskey and Sticks?
On Bayou Road.
Okay.
And then they got Don Villavaso right there on further up on Esplanade.
It's just like a Victory vibe.
It's a cigar bar.
Yeah, it's a cigar bar.
So similar.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, man, it's very unique to. How long do you think you're gonna be DJing? Like, I feel like DJing is one of those things you never really quit. But like, how long do you think DJing will be your primary job or primary source of income? Like, do you have an age you want to get out of this, doing it the way you're doing it currently?
Oh, I don't know if I want to be doing college bars at 50.
It's a wrap on that.
But it still could be fun because, like, when I go to Nighttime in Lafayette. It's a college bar, full on. My MC is this 40-plus-year-old white guy. You know what I'm saying? And I have no problem with it because, like, he's just he's just like on some fuck you kids, you're gonna listen to us energy tonight, like, and to me, yeah. He's like, to me, he's like, look, just give him a little Boosie every here once in there, and they like that Pitbull song, you know what I'm saying?
They like that Pitbull song,
and then
that Pitbull song, that one Pitbull song.
That one Pitbull song.
Actually, bringing back old.
Was
music.
It Timber?
Bringing back old.
No,
bring it back.
Hey, I like that song.
Was it Timber? Was it?
It's going down.
I actually love that song.
Was it the one?
Timber?
Was that the one with Neo?
Timber.
No, I know it.
Oh,
Tio,
Pitbull? No, hotel room service.
Fuck no.
For some reason, out in Lafayette, they love that music, that time of music. The Pitbull hotel room service, the LMFAO,
oh my god, you can still get away with Yandom
Cudi,
style.
like Memories, the David Guetta shit, but the 2012, like,
I love that shit because that's where you get away with like a lot of that Nicki Minaj shit you can't get away with.
Right,
I was Starships and Blazing, and
I was with that in the boot from 2009 to about 2019. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what? I've always wanted to ask you this. Because it's like you're one of the few people that I can think of this has happened to. So you basically came up in like and I don't know how it was for Legs, but for me, I basically came up in like the urban era of like clubs. Or that's like the clubs I was playing in, so I'm mostly playing urban things. And so going to the boot was like a culture shock to me kind of what they listened to. You came back kind of on the inverse in a way. Because you kind of came up more in like the top 40 college era type stuff.
I actually started with Latin crowds.
And you wonder why they ask you.
But it's similar to black crowds because they want their same shit in like rinse.
A wash, rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
That's all they want to hear.
It's like they want merengue, bachata, reggaeton, salsa, repeat, you know, and just like all night, and you have to know their songs. It's a very similar vibe, and I didn't do do amazing in that world because I didn't come up in that.
I would honestly say that as much as I would not hate to, but like usually DJing like those college, predominantly like white crowds are usually some of my favorite because they're. You get
a lot of fun music out,
and you get like a lot, and they're a lot more open to everything. They're like way more into like the party experience instead of
the whole experience, not just like their singular experience.
Yeah, the songs like play a role in it, but it like doesn't dictate how they react as long as you keep that energy wherever you have it, and they're fucking with that energy level, then they don't really care.
Speaking of, I played Shakira Hips Don't Lie at the boot, and they went crazy. I'm like.
You can't.
Were y'all even like
alive? That's how I felt when I played.
The song came out,
I played "Turn My Swag On." They went up, and I was like, "Oh, nigga, we gonna have fun tonight." You know, that's what we in.
I wonder what that looked like for them, because like for me, it was probably like LimeWire and music videos is where I learned a lot of old shit and my parents. Yeah. But like for them, it was like. It was like all YouTube. You see every single music video.
Yeah.
Like
it was like the blog era for the most part because there wasn't really you didn't have your TRL and your 106 no more. Everything had kind of started shifting more to like Two Dope Boys, Dat Piff, like
less requesting platforms because like the Box and like whatever that other one was, you could request music videos. Now it's just like we got a curated playlist for you.
I only had one more. I have a question about this. I don't know. I'm not gonna call it a controversy. The opinions of others with the. Have y'all seen the new Lil Nas X video?
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Actually, no. I saw a snippet of it, like the minute reel.
Okay.
Whatever was on Instagram.
Have you heard the song?
Not in full.
Have you heard the song?
Not in full.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think I heard like his verse, and then like I heard
the Jack Harlow.
Yeah, his separate.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen the full video.
So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Well, no.
About it?
Since clearly
to me, well, I think it's weird because like people are always talking about like the imagery he's putting out there and brainwashing kids and I was like, niggas be so caught up in like the imagery he putting out there, and I was like, But the music's fucking fired. Like he ain't really missed me. Like if
that,
you don't,
that
if
one
you take
sounded good. I didn't really like the last Call Me by My Name when it was.
You know what?
Mad
That
poppy
one
for
I've
me.
noticed is not. I felt like the only person playing that in black clubs because I fucking love that song.
Are they? If they rocking with it, go with it. Because I don't.
Yeah,
You know,
but I
to
fucking
each
love
his
that
own.
song. I feel like if you hear, I feel like if a lot of people heard the music without like seeing the visuals, they'd rock with it. Because Industry Baby is tough. I feel like he hasn't put out a bad song to me because I like the little 7-track EP he did when Old Town Road was popping. I feel
No,
like
he makes
My
solid,
baby like
solid
that.
music.
She-
I
I
like-
like what I'm saying.
she
There's a
like-
market for
there's a
everything.
market.
yeah, I like the what was it, Panini? I fucked with that.
Yeah.
That was what
Then
was
they
the one with
had-
Nas?
Um,
Because he had one with
yeah,
Nas
yeah.
and one with Cardi, and
That
I
was
don't think that was the
crazy.
same song. But I
It
know
wasn't.
Nas was on a remix.
I forget.
I don't know, but he makes good ass songs.
What music does your daughter
Wait, we got it.
like?
she
Oh, I was
likes
about to say I don't have a
everything.
daughter. I was like, what?
We know.
Yeah.
Tell
we
us your
know.
secrets later. Sorry.
She
I
listens
have
to
somebody's
everything.
daughter.
Never mind.
All right.
Anyway,
What does she gravitate towards first?
let me see. I gotta look at her playlist.
Like past like Baby Shark type stuff.
She did not get into like that Baby Shark shit.
She was
didn't.
a little older. by that
It
point.
could have had about a chokehold, but I don't think I think she had like a week with Baby Shark, and then she was like,
Well, that was catchy.
yeah,
They
that was
put-
cute.
They put it on a bounce beat.
That was cute. What was the first song she ever told me that she liked?
The first one that my son ever told me he liked was the Spider-Man song. The
one with Post and
Sunflower.
Yeah, I fuck
That's a
with
good
that.
song.
Yeah, that's a good song. How do you feel about Post?
Post Malone.
He makes some cool music. I saw him live and
You wasn't a fan?
no.
I understand.
But then again, I had seen Childish Gambino the night before, and that blew
Was
my
that Voodoo?
fucking mind. No, that was Bonnaroo.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was pretty gangster.
Oh, are you trying to find
Yeah.
the song?
Oh well, yeah. She listens a lot. So on her playlist,
She has a
is
playlist?
Kate Trinati. Yeah, like the
Whoa.
songs that she told me that.
Oh
she
yeah,
liked,
I do remember seeing you saying that.
You know,
Like that she tells you to play.
yeah, like if
That's
I play a
fire.
song
That's
and she
what
tell
I'm
me
talking
to play it again
Mm-hmm.
or turn it up, I ask her,
Add it
you
to-
like the song? She'll tell me yes or no, and I'm like, you want me to add to your playlist? She's like, yes,
Mm-hmm.
I add to the playlist. So yeah, so
Pay
Kate
attention.
Trinata, Ari Lennox, Smino, Kendrick Lamar, Eve, Megan Thee Stallion.
EVE?
Yes, Eve. She likes Who's That Girl?
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
She loves that song.
Mm-mm-mm.
Dom
Where you get
Kennedy,
that fucking shit with
Sid, the internet, Pop
You never
Smoke,
brought that out,
Buddy,
anything.
Tupac, Don Toliver,
That's a very
yeah,
eclectic playlist.
yeah,
That's cool.
Choker, who else? Rihanna, yeah, she listens to what I listen to, so whatever songs I be playing, like she,
But yeah, if she's actually picking them out to like put on her own playlist.
yeah, and she pick them out, and then if she want to hear something, she'll like let me know the song
Mm-hmm.
by what she recalls from it. She don't be knowing the name, but
And
she
this
know
is how we
what it
pass
sound
on the
like.
torch.
This is exactly how we pass
Come
it
on.
on.
Any new songs y'all are feeling right now?
Essence. That's not even new.
Legs? Anything?
I like a lot of shit that people aren't gonna fucking.
Well, that
wanna
was what
hear.
the question was.
All right.
Dude.
Oh,
Like, it wasn't like what they
That
like. It was
the
like what you like.
question.
New songs that you like. That was the question. Like,
I'm still on the Tyler Creator album. So what's your
I'll
name is
probably
still
gonna
my
listen to that
shit.
today.
Are they? Did they like that at the den?
I haven't tested it out yet.
Run it. I played it once.
I
I was there.
haven't
You
tested
played it a couple weeks ago. I think downstairs. Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I played it in Baton Rouge, and Strikes came up to me and was like, "Yo, please play the Mayor of Baton. Like, make sure you play the Mayor of Baton Rouge's verse too before you transition out of it." I know, he knows how I feel about Youngboy. I'm not like he's
Definitely.
mad that I'm not a fan, basically. And
I mean, I'm not a fan either. I like one Young Boy song.
which one?
Make no sense.
I like a couple. I like a couple of his
That
albums.
one's cool, and I like the Who I Say.
I like
Am.
the
I thought
that
that
I
was
am
Yeah.
what I say I am.
solid.
I fuck
Yeah.
with that. Oh, you don't fuck with Young Boy in it?
Make
Oh,
no
you
sense.
knew
Yeah,
it make no sense. Oh, all
That's
right.
the
All right.
jam.
So
I know I
Like
fuck
I'm
with that.
Gucci
No
Man,
Smoke.
2006.
I am who they say I am.
That's the one. Yeah.
Gates kind of floated on that whole.
Everybody floated on that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to wrap it up, son. So where y'all at this week?
Oh. Q, you want to start? Mikey, I'm sorry.
I don't
Mikey!
I only have one thing this weekend, I think. And I think it might be private.
Oh.
It's
That's the bag.
Yeah, it's actually a private gig on the Louis Armstrong boat. Have you been?
Oh, I thought you were about to say at the airport.
On
I was
a
like, you
boat.
getting the bag.
You in the airport? Hey,
No.
they had a DJ when I flew to Houston. They had a DJ in Houston.
Oh, yeah, they do be having them in hobby sometimes.
That was really like wild to me.
What you got this week?
This week is light. Only thing I have is the Dragon's Den.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's the only thing I got. Really and truly, Dragon's Den.
Swag. I got.
Love that for me.
What am I doing this week? Oh, Playhouse Wednesday. I'll be at Gasa on Friday. I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be super fun. And brunch on Sunday. So another week. If I make it back, well, I should make it back. I'm going Tubing Saturday, so I should be.
Word.
Yeah, be safe.
I could come.
I told you. Could.
I could come.
If you want to come,
This was I didn't. We might have been drunk when you were telling me about.
we were probably on the way to Culture, so Culture Club.
You know.
Yeah. So that's the week, man. I'll be here next Monday again
Yeah.
behind the booth, episode 8.
Episode 8.
This
Thought it
is
was
7.
7.
Next week is gonna be 8.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
We be having
hold
to
on,
make sure we keep up with the numbers.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get my collar straightened. That's why I don't wear a collar, dog.
You good?
Oh, no, now you know what the sound effects are. Man. We've been in this bitch an hour and a half.
the
Ain't
whole
heard no
hour.
sound effects,
The
no
whole
drops all
hour
day.
been dry as fuck. Ain't no one clap, no womp womp
Not a
womp,
womp.
no
Not a
drum
nigga
kick,
like,
no
oh.
nothing, not a scratch.
Let me see. Let me see what this button do. Like, man. All right, man. So appreciate the homie. Damn, he ready to go. He took the headphones off.
Nah. Well, I mean, I didn't
No,
really
it's all right.
need
Ain't
it.
no
He was
need
like,
that.
shit, we
I'm not ready to
We
go.
outta here.
I was ready to take those.
We
off,
out of
actually.
here, son. Shout out to the homie. So it's just Mikey, right?
Just Mikey.
Just Mike, just
But don't they
Mikey.
be putting like offline on the?
Yeah, that's cool. On the flyers, like you can do whatever, but like just don't call me. Hey, Mikey offline. Like don't do that shit.
Don't do that shit.
It's already happened. So just people still calling me GQ.
So where can we find you, Mikey?
On Instagram. Oh, that's y'all talking about.
Yes.
Anyway, at Mikey offline, MIKEY because
How else would you spell Mikey?
actually some teachers have misspelled Mikey in my academic upcoming.
All right.
So,
Make sure you follow us,
Not the
man.
teachers.
not the teachers.
Joe's
right?
Blend on IG, the Joe's Blend on Twitter. You can follow her at Legatron Prime.
Prime.
Except on Facebook, it's Legatron Prime Brand.
I don't be with the old people on Facebook, guys. It's too chaotic for me.
I heard that.
Oh, chaotic! I heard chaotic, and I was like, man, I didn't know what was going on. Wow. So that means it's time for me to get out of here.
Yeah,
Follow your boy Spin Griffey on everything.
It's a wrap.
You might like it. You might
it up.
not like some of it. Some of it you might. Oh, the break.
Break.
No, every time I see somebody do that, I think they talking about like spaghetti noodles and like before they throw it
Break
in the water.
it, like break it.
I don't know, man.
on,
Whatever,
man.
man. We out here. We here, and
That's why we DJ.
It went over here. Yeah, see, my numbers only go up to 4. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. And I can tell you what an 8-bar intro is. Like that's all you getting out your boy. All right, man. We'll be back next
Monday.
week behind the booth. We will see. We'll be taking over the seat to say just left. That's always an adventure during the week, man.
Yeah.
Holla at
we'll
y'all.
never know who
Shout
pop
out to
up.
the Rare Media Network. See, I can read. Man. I can read.
Good. Thank God. Congratulations.
read.
Thank you, man. It was a struggle, you know. Paint chips and shit. All right, we'll holler at y'all next week.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Yes, I'm thuggin' and I'm tatted up. Just a panty dropper. Big dog, boom, rock waller. Don't you throw up 7s with your partner? Yup, 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 That's what I do. I be making money and music do. Yes, I am that nigga is my noose. Have you on the news? Based off stupid shit that you would do. I ain't gotta fight, I got my crew. Bitch, we coming through. Big big crowd of slimy dudes. Yeah. We'll wipe it on like Boosie Boo. Fuck, it's up to you. We don't make the rules, we break them, dude. And we don't just make money, we take it too. Oops. Booted up off X and juice, it feel like Bonnaroo. I just say a word or two and let LJ falling through. You know me, I got a sticky move, can't be too comfortable. Bitch, you know I'm VIP, I ain't no normal dude. Oh, that's what's up. See, when I pull up, they show me love. Right before that, they ain't give a fuck. Till I blow that up. Boom, Stone Cold Jizzle, man, he cold as fuck. Tell the DJ turn the speakers up. And tell the girl to put her panties up. Yes, I'm thuggin' and I'm tatted up. Jizzle panty dropper. Big dog, boom, rock waller. Don't you throw up sevens with your partner? Yup. Yeah.